Hello again, this is Digifox coming to you from Digifox Labs. Today we're going to be talking about the website Sorare. Now it's an NFT space strictly for football. So it's like a fantasy football, if you will. Essentially you buy these cards with different players and they have leagues from all over the world. But you buy these players, right? And they each have different attributes based off the rarity of the card. So they have every single player you could think of. Now, not all the clubs in the world are signed up for Sorare, right? But within time, I do see this being a thing. Now, if you did look at my last videos, you would have seen that Sorare is actually under scrutiny to be regulated. I believe it was by the UK because it's a form of gambling, right? Because once you buy these NFTs and you actually play tournaments with your squad of, I believe it's like 4 or 5 players, you actually get rewarded other cards, which is backed by ETH. At which point then they also have a marketplace which you can sell it in. So ideally, technically speaking, yes, you are actually making money off of this. Now, there are some players that are worth like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grand, right? So clearly, regulators do want to get the slice of the pie, if I will, right? Because if you think about it, if they're going to tax you 20% of $1,000, you know, that's like $200. Now, if you have like hundreds of millions of people playing this match, or sorry, this website game, this NFT game, well, by all means, yeah, why wouldn't they want to do that? That's easily hundreds of thousands, even millions of pounds for doing practically nothing. So with that said, I'm not saying invest in this. I'm not saying do not invest in this, but I can say this, and that is I am not a financial advisor. Anything said or shown here is actually our opinion, okay? So with that said, we're going to set up our own team. Okay, so first things first, we already signed up and then we exited out, so we're going to go ahead and sign back in. Right, we're all logged in. Unfortunately, I did not want you to see our password. Who knows, you may want to hack us and sabotage our team. But anyway, once you log in, set up everything, they send you an email. You confirm the email. Then you go ahead and go back to sorare.com. At which point, you get your first ever pack. And it's completely free. And if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be common cards. So they have common, I think like rare, ultra rare, legendary. They have like, I think like 4 or 5 tiers, okay? Not including the positions that are different. So, drum roll please. Let's see what we've got. All right, let's see. We got 4 of them. First things first, who's up? Okay, we got a keeper from AC Milan. Magnan. Okay, all right. I believe he's a substitute, if I'm not mistaken. We do follow AC Milan, so that's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so that's helpful. It really is helpful. Now, you do pick, I forgot to mention this, you do pick your favorite club. And based off of your favorite club, your first pack will have players based around it, whether it be actually from the club that is your favorite or in the same league at the very least. So let's see what the second one is. Kalulu, fantastic. All right. All right, so we're doing fantastic. So we have a goalkeeper, a defender. I'm assuming one's going to be a midfielder and the other one's going to be a striker of some sort, okay? Which I believe those are the 4 positions that need to be filled whenever you play in the tournament. There's the midfielder, and it's Zanilo. Okay, so it looks like they're giving me common cards, absolutely, obviously, and they're all young players, okay? So they may not be starting, so that's a bit disappointing, but hey, it's free, so you can't complain. El Sorare, fantastic. That's a winner. That is great, fantastic. What are leagues? There are multiple competitions in Sorare, each with their own entry criteria. Here are 3 examples. the All-Star Under 23, which I could probably play in that right now with all the cards that I got. Europe. Select players playing in Europe's in top 5. So essentially you pick the tournament that you want to go involved in. Okay. Create your dream team. Okay, fantastic. So what's next? Managers who compete in a tournament are ranked in leaderboard based on the team's performance. Points are earned through the real-life performances of the players on your team. Goals, assists, clean sheets, and more all contribute to your points total. Okay. What do I win? Earning rewards. Top performing managers win rewards, often powerful cards. You can view potential rewards for each tournament in the prize pool. So if you look right here, if you're first, second, and third, view more actually. Look, okay, here we go. So first, second, and third. So you get cards that are roughly ranging around €1,000,000. That's impeccable. That's fantastic. And then you get another one, 2 rares. So these are probably maybe like a couple of €100, maybe like €100 or under. So as you can see, there is money to be made here. Now, I did state that we actually started playing this by ourselves, not affiliated with Digifox Labs, okay? So, I can tell you firsthand that winning these tournaments, getting first, second, third, or even the top 100, you're definitely going to need to invest some money, okay? Just because the more difficult the tournaments, the more points that you acquire, okay? Not to mention that the more rarer the card you have, the more rare NFT footballer you have, the more amplification of points you're allowed. For example, AC Milan, if you got Zlatan and he scores, and you have a rare Zlatan, okay? The rare Zlatan comes with a 10% or 20% multiplier. So if he scores one goal, and each goal is worth, let's say, maybe like 100 or 200 points. Well, that's 200 multiplied by 20%. Okay, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So as you can see, you're gonna have to play to earn a little bit, but that's not saying that you can't win something. Okay, because we're gonna show you how to go about doing it with spending minimal to nothing. And I say minimal first because at the end of the day, I do believe we're going to be spending something, okay? So let's play. Let's get started. As a new manager, you can compete in the casual league. Register your team to complete this task. All right, let's enter a team then, shall we? All right. Oh, happy days. We got another pack to open. Probably because the squad you need to field has to be a minimum of 5 players, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 6. Let's have a look. Look at this. Fantastic. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. First player. Who we got? Hey, all right. We got Mr. Cyprian Tatusano. All right, so he's actually a goalkeeper, a starting one. So that's brilliant. That's brilliant. So the next match we'll definitely be putting him in. Molina. All right. I do believe he's actually a starter. If not, he's definitely a substitute. Udoge. I don't know if he's a starter. Okay. Perisic, fantastic. We all know this man. Fantastic. World Cup finalist. World class. World class. He's definitely going in my squad. Morata. Definitely going in my squad as well. So keep in mind, we got the World Cup coming in. So if you say, for example, you want to put Morata in forward, right? And he's got like 2-3 matches in like 2 weeks. One for Spain, one for Uve, right? You very well may want to put him in there because he's either going to play in one or the other, and if depending on how he plays, he may play in both. So you're getting more points. So keep that in mind. So what's the next step? Right. So here's where we decide who we're going to field. So okay, fantastic. I was right. It's 5 with that's right. The 5th player being an extra. Okay. So goalkeeper. Who we're going to do? Well, see, and this is what I'm going on about. So we get a 5% bonus on anything that he does successful, which as a goalkeeper would be Any guesses, anybody? That's right, clean sheets and saves. Okay, so definitely we're going to put him here. What we do? Okay, fantastic. Okay, now next we have a defender. Kalulu, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, okay, so his average scores of all these players based off of when they play. So as you can see here, even though AC Milan might be a better team than Udinese, at the end of the day, it's how the players perform. So Kalulu may have an off day compared to Udogi, okay? So let's see here. Who should we go? So right here has the matches: AC Milan versus Fiorentina, and then we have Torino versus Udinese. So who do I think is best to play? So I'm not going to play Kalulu primarily because I believe Udinese is actually going to have a better chance of beating Torino. So with that said, with the multipliers at that, it really doesn't matter which one. So I may actually introduce both of them, one of them being an extra. So we're going to go with Molina. Okay. Next we got in the midfield. Okay. Now, this goes without being said. Perisic. I mean, come on. Come on. Get in there. All right. Striker. So we have Everton as well as Lazio. This is going to be a fantastic match. I do predict he's going to get a cracking goal in some form or fashion. Right. But first, I want to see if Spain is playing. Because if Spain is playing and he gets hurt, right, I'll have a card for this next match of the tournament. And guess what? I essentially put in a dud, okay? Which means I just, essentially just mucked up. Let's see. So Spain international. I don't know. There we go. Let's see what's the schedule like. Okay. That's the shop. I don't want to buy nothing. ESPN. Okay, results, fixture squads. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oops, let's end that. Right, so their next match. This is annoying, isn't it? Well, first off, who's up here with him? So Morata, not really in competition for a starting position, is he? So he's definitely going to be starting. All right. Maybe Tomas and Rodrigo. I don't know if they play with 3 up front or 2 or 1. I don't know. Maybe y'all could chime in at the bottom below. Okay. Qualifications. Let's see here. So I believe they're done, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so definitely, I believe he's going to be playing. Okay, so let's just go back. So we're going to put in Morata. Now the extra. So this is critical. This is essentially extra bonus points. Okay, so we have. I can't decide between Sorare and Udogi. Okay. Sarare's been he's been savage lately. If I'm not mistaken, he's got like 1 or 2 goals lately. I think he cracked one in the back of the net against AC Milan, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I don't know who to put in. So I believe they're going to put El Shaarawy in, and I think he's going to get assist or at least a goal. So I think he's going to perform very well in this match, okay? So I'm hoping Molina plays. Udogi, I do believe he does play, but I'm going to go with Shaarawy, okay? And then you make one a captain, which I think gives an amplification. So I'm going to make Perisic the captain. And then I'm going to confirm. Your team has been saved. Step completed. A new player is joining your squad. Oh, is it because it's the holidays coming up? It's Christmas has come early, man. Who is it? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's Olivier Giroud? My god, man. Right. How do I go back? Oh, man. Anyway, wow, this is fantastic. All right, so this is what I was going on about. So you got the rarities. So with a yellow background, it's limited, red rare, blue super rare, and black unique, right? So there's only this many cards of this thing, not including commons. So clearly, if you have a common card, there's probably thousands of them out there, okay? Now, I do know, and I don't know if it's going to state this, so if you want to sell something in the market, it has to be of these right here. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot put a common card in the marketplace to make a profit. Those essentially are given free to everybody, okay? Free to everybody, and then they just go off, okay? They just disappear, or rather just float in the blockchain space. But if you have these, you can sell them. So for example, if he gets hurt, right, and he's expected to be out for 3, 4, 5 months, personally, I would sell it. In the aspect of in the aspect of just playing the game, okay, I would definitely sell it. Now, if you are one of those that has some sort of an emotional attachment, then obviously keep it, because at the end of the day, Lionel Messi, I believe he's still going to be playing for PSG until next year. And the first year is usually, he may get to the finals in the Champions League. But next year, definitely, I'd say they build a proper infrastructure and probably be undefeated. But just keep that in mind. This is the rarities and how it's the scarcity of them all, okay? So player card details. When you select a card, you will find valuable information such as a player's average score, any bonus and experiences. Average score, based on the 5 last games, the average can go from 0 to 100. So if you remember when I was picking my squad, right, it was yellow and it had a number. That was apparently the last 5 games and the average scoring. And then the bonuses, you saw the percentages, right? It's to boost the performance of a player and gives additional points. And then there's this number 23, eligible in the under 23. So, okay. So essentially this will be like maybe on the side or whatever, and it will have this little thing right here indicating that for the tournament that's for under 23s, the player is eligible. Okay. Let's find a player you like. Okay, let's see here. So just for the sake of this channel, we shall go with, let's go with Sorare. You can't really dislike Sorare. He's a good bloke, isn't he? We have another. Oh, like I said, it's bloody well Christmas over here. My God. And who is it? Okay, we got a midfielder from AC Milan. Fantastic. Saelemaekers. Fantastic. Okay, so here we have welcome to the marketplace. Now, I'm not going to buy anything right now, okay? I'm just going to show you, give you a little tutorial, right? So here we have an option to buy new cards, an auction, which works exactly how an auction would work, right? You place in your bid. The bid is usually in ETH or dollars or euros or pounds, or you have individuals that just put it up for sale for like the buy it now option, okay? But we're not going to do that now. Congratulations on completing your onboarding. You can either collect, play, or connect. So they have a Discord here, register teams for weekly competitions. So you play, visit me club, invite a friend to Sorare. So this is what I'm going to do, okay? I am going to provide this in the link below. And if you so feel inclined to support the channel, go ahead and register, right? Let's see. Know someone passionate about football? When your friend collects 5 new cards on auction, you'll both win a free card. Hopefully, it's something other than a common. It'd be great if it was, what's it, the yellow one? The rare or the legend or legacy, whatever it may be. So I'm going to provide this. If you feel inclined to support the channel, by all means, use the Sorare Sorare.com hyperlink below. If not, you know, maybe we'll see you on match day, right? So let's go and see, visit my club. Club is Digifox Labs FC, established today on this day. Now, when this video comes out, it's obviously going to be later on, okay? So probably in about like 2 days from this date, right? So this is who I've got. Olivia Giroud, Salesmaker, Molina, Udogi, Perisic, Morata, Sorare, Tatursanu, definitely Serie A footballers, okay? Kalulu, Zanilla, and Magnan. So let's go ahead and start fixing me squads, which I believe I already did. But I want to see if there's another tournament I could get involved with, okay? So I'm registered, okay? I'm registered. Now, what else is there? So if you've got limited cards, right, you need 3 limited cards to unlock this championship. Oh, should I, you know what? Leave comments below if you would like me to get 3 limited cards and compete in this competition, okay? Let me know. I'll go ahead and do it live stream maybe. How about that for you, yeah? But let's see what matches we got coming up, okay? These are all the matches coming up in Serie A. So, obviously, if you've got players in any of these, and if you've got time to register within the next day or 2 before these matches commence, you can actually partake in a match, at least the next match available, right? So, that would be in Serie A. Prize pool. What do I get? Okay, so what am I in? It doesn't even say. Oh, common. I'm in limited. That's the problem. Prize pool for common, casual, register. Okay, let's just go in it. Podium 1, 2, 3. I get a limited card if I'm first. Tier 2 limited. Okay, so let's be realistic. Let's try and shoot for let's try and shoot for this one here. I'll get a tier 1 common card, or maybe a star common card, right? Let's do that. So competitions. All right, so my club. This is the club. This is squads, awards. Look at that. Your balance. So collecting cards from the same club from the market. So they have little missions here for you to complete, at which point then you'll get, it looks like a token to acquire something. So like favorite number, collect 5 cards, first come, first serve. So you get rewards for doing these certain missions, okay? So I'm not going to do that right now, but that's how you pretty much start the game. There's your markets right here. Oh, so, okay, I didn't really address that now, did I? So look, this is the prices, right? We're talking hundreds and thousands of euros here. That's a lot of monies. And people are bidding on them. Look, 22 bids. 22 bids yet again. My God. Manager sale. So these are buy right now, no auction, no nothing like that. So you can clearly see there's options. So for example, even though I've got, I believe all of my cards are 100% Serie A players, I could go to like the J League, the K League, or even Brazil League and buy players from there. So look, 64 is the average score for Sorare, right? With a 5.5% multiplier. And it's 51 euros compared to 42 and 25%, right? But 2 grand, almost 3 grand in euros. Look at this. Almost 5. This is when the money's made. No wonder they want to regulate this. Okay? So, oh, and Fenerbahce. Look, you can scout. Let's go with Fenerbahce. Ozil, how much is he going for? 38 quid. Oh, it's euros. My fault. So 38 euros. Get you Ozil. I mean, come on now. Gustavo, 11. What? If I was anyone, right? Sosa, free. Oh my God. You know what? I just very well might do that. So if you want them, right? It's cheap. It's all strategy. It's all statistics. That's all this is. It's not about your favorite club. I mean, it can be, absolutely can be. But if you're in this to make some kind of money, this is where it's at. And you just slowly work your way up. That's all you got to do. That's it. So, my recommendation, look at all the clubs. Get educated in the whole football universe, live as well as on this little NFT game, metaverse. And definitely stack sats, okay? It's a quick tutorial. This is where you come to play your competitions. This is your club right here. Obviously, I just started. You could create your Hall of Fame. You get my cards. These are my squads here. Okay. This is your awards. Squads. I have no squads, but you could create one. So definitely, this is a game I shall be playing. And I may even go live. If you want to see more of these videos of Sorare.com, leave a comment below. Okay. But until then, happy days and happy trading.